Turk Builder. Let's get right on into the meat and potatoes of this. It works. However, it all started with a parrot man squawking in my ear every 2 minutes to buy his tergasterone, and it got in my ear and in my dreams. I finally had enough wandering and decided to use some of my extra monies this holiday season and put Grez and his supplements to the test. And with that, all that's left to do is wait.
A few moments later, a few inches later, 2 hours later, 1 eternity later.
Here are the things I'm going to be controlling in my step. EVolt Pro scan measurements. I'll be taking the same dietary intake. I'm going to use the same exercise plan. I'm going to update my energy levels. And my hidden one that I would like to be checking out is recovery. I am still trying to recover the last 15% roughly from a car crash in the last 15 months, so I'm hoping that the tergasterone is going to do something for recovery.
So far, day one, first pill. Honestly, kind of feels like I'm taking a week's worth of creatine. Skin's already feeling a bit tighter. Don't want to make any conclusions. It's literally day one, first pill. Could just be I'm having a good day. Maybe a bit of extra carbs. Who knows?
First pill and workout down. I'll just sit down and eat my dinner. Let's show you what I got. Can't quite say if it was just simply because I was in a general lousy mood to begin with and got in the gym and had the pump going, but it felt like my skin was already a little bit tighter, and it felt like I took like a week's worth of creatine already from the one pill. Now, I don't want to contribute it to the tergasterone yet because I'm still very skeptical of this product. It was a push workout, and normally I struggle to do anything pushed due to my car crash injuries, but today felt pretty good. So I'll let you know in a couple days from now.
Gym day number 3. Light day today. Quite freaking packed for a super rainy night. Don't know what that's about, but feeling a little embarrassed. Don't want to record out there. But by day 7, I definitely have to start recording the content. But for now, what I can say is consistently for the past 3 days, my skin feels a bit more tight. Like I've been bleeding out quicker. The pumps are a little bit better because of how I feel leanness wise, like dryness. But so far I don't feel or look much different. I'll keep you posted on that. Tergasterone, 1 pill a day. This workout, I felt like I could get a couple more reps than usual, but again, it's only 5 pills so far. Not quite sure how that's going to affect things, but feeling better, so that's a plus. Normally, because of my car crash, I can't push more than 115 pounds on the bench press. Today, I was able to do 125, so I am noticing some strength improvements, but I don't know if I can contribute that to the tergasterone yet. Today is the first day I'm going to do 2 pills, and I'm at the gym now, just about to do my cardio, and then get a push workout. If the gym's not too busy, I will record a few sets.
I think it's because of the roots, which are generating the phytosteroids and then distributing all these phytosteroids to the stems, to the leaves, and to the flowers of the plant. Basically, our understanding so far is that this plant is always looks green in this region. At time when every other plants or bushes are already yellow and dry, so they almost died, but only ajuga stay very green and very fresh until even the July probably. And in this region, they almost do not have any rains during the summer, and they don't have any rivers over there. So these phytosteroids, our understanding that these phytosteroids help ajuga to keep up the water. What we know from the French scientists that they found that iridoids together with the steroids, which are the main chemical ingredients of the ajuga. These two chemical elements help to preserve the water.
Got our after workout food: potato, chicken, kale, and onion, hot sauce. But now to talk about some Turk. After a week of using one pill each day, I honestly starting to see some effects. However, mind you, I'm still recovering from a car crash, and I'd say this past week is really just getting back to my baseline. So I'm hoping this week, starting 2 pills, I'm going to see even more improvements. Well, I don't know what to tell you. I really didn't want to be here at the gym today. I think it's workout number 8 of this experiment. There's no motivation, however, the pump was still there. But mentally, I really just want to go home and cuddle my cat. I'm here, doing my workout, and usually, as usual I should say, it's too busy here. So it's very embarrassing to start recording my workouts. But assuming by week 2, or the end of this week, I will start recording these workouts properly so I can put them in the video. Pull day today.
Was found by these French scientists, and they decided to convert it into the chemical stuff for the creams.
Did these guys come up with the hypothesis on their own, or did they take it from Uzbek culture that it was good?
Well, of course, we told them that at some point of time, I mean, local women, they use it for their hairs. I mean, they do some kind of, how to say, the water extract.
Yeah.
They boil it, and then they use it for their hairs and also for the faces in the morning, basically.
Wow.
But only in local villages. Yeah, it helps them to keep it fresh, etc. But also soldiers. I mean, this a very long story and old legend, which says that some soldiers of Amir Timur used to collect this plant and took it for their war expeditions, right? And for the long distances, and they made a tea. They boiled it and they drink the tea to keep up and increase endurance.
So I'll reserve my thoughts for Turk Builder Max until next week, but for now I just wanted to show a couple things that are going against me. About 15 months ago, I was hit by a car, rather a truck, as a pedestrian. I had a dislocated shoulder, fucked up forearm, and a fucked up hip. For the past 15 months, I've been struggling at certain weight caps for a lot of things, and also my forearm is twisted, so I am unable to rotate this arm more than this. So imagine like curling. That's what it looks like with a curl. Alright, so it is what it is. I didn't record all throughout my 5-ish weeks, 6 weeks of doing this study on turkesterone. But I did make sure to do my scans, write my workouts out, and do everything else. Day 1, I started at 23% body fat with 173 pounds, 0.7 pounds of lean muscle mass. Week 1, 19% body fat, 183.2 lean muscle mass. Week 2, 18.7 body fat with 184.7 pounds of lean muscle mass. And then week 3, I went up, but 19.6% body fat. And then I also went up in muscle mass too, 186.7 lean muscle mass. Then I decided, okay, next week I got to do a bit harder. So I went back down in body fat, 18.8% body fat, but I also seem to have dropped a little bit in lean muscle mass, which I think that indicates maybe more water. 182.3 pounds lean muscle mass. In a week 5, I went even harder. 18.3% body fat with 183 lean muscle mass. So therefore, I went down in body weight, but still went up in muscle mass. And as of last week, 16.9% body fat with 187.4 pounds of lean muscle mass. My goal is to hit about 13% body fat by the end of May. And I want to try to hold about 190 pounds of lean muscle mass, maybe 195. Pre-car crash, I was at about 194 holding that much mass. And if I'm able to get 12% body fat, I would absolutely implore myself to sign up for the Vancouver True Novice in Classic Physique. With that being said, finally, now that I've shown you a bit of my journey with Turk Builder, while hopefully explaining to you what turkesterone is, well enough for you to understand, my full honest opinion on Turk Builder Max and HTLT supplements is, I am someone who can notice the effects of creatine after 1 to 3 dosages, and I could truly feel it after my first pill. But what is it, you may be asking? Well, unfortunately, due to Greg hyping the product up so much, we, as in a society, have higher in life expectation from Turk, otherwise Greg is a scam artist. But oftentimes, the truth is somewhere in the middle. So, with that being said, I know my body pretty well. Started my journey 8 years ago. I was 330 pounds, 6'2", and about 48% body fat. I couldn't even lift a 10-pound dumbbell. Now at 225 pounds, 18% body weight, and also studying enough to the best of my ability, I think I can offer a more precise anecdote of what this product does. And that would be, it's like a diuretic plus a super EAA combo. It's not a hormonal supplement, and it doesn't directly affect our testosterone like some of you may think because of the name indicates. However, I truly believe this product does a great job at drying you out while having increased muscle protein synthesis while you're at rest. And also, in my opinion, this leads to why people might be unable to rest. It affects their sleep. That could be the case. Would I keep using this product? That's a tricky part, and here's my full honesty. Depends how willing Greg and HTLT supplements are willing to offer free shipping to fellow Canadians for buying 3 packs of Turk or more. Also, side note, the pre-workout, while amazing, like for example, Janiki juice, amazing. However, I don't like the fact that once a new product, rather pre-workout comes out, the previous ones get discontinued. I remember when HTLT first launched, I tried their pre-workout. It was like a pink slush or something like that. And I really miss getting like 10 plus grams of beta-alanine. Really miss that pump. But other than that, I really do think I would add this into my daily routine if the price was better. It is an amazing supplement. However, it is not worth the price that us Canadians have to get it for. My 3 packs of turkesterone, 3 packs, and each one was lasting me about 13 days. That's costing me 320 Canadian dollars. Full disclosure, looking at the cost of TRT, that's cheaper. But the thing is, I want to stay natural. So I'm really hoping we can get this product cheaper.